Nuzlocks are fundamentally broken. The Nuzlocke challenge has been around for a very long time now. It's really easy to do, really simple, which is part of the reason why it's so popular. The rule set is so easy. You can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on every route, and if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and can't be used anymore. After a while, though, you realize that this rule set becomes too easy. People come up with new variations, and there's countless of them. Wedlocks, Wonderlocks, Egglocks, etc., etc., etc. In fact, I don't doubt that someone has probably come up with this particular variation on their own before, but I just wanted to kind of get it out there. I thought about the major problems of Nuzlocks, and I believe to have found a rule set that's simple enough for everyone to understand immediately, but at the same time fixes almost every difficulty problem that Nuzlocks have. Nuzlocke become easy and boring because there are two broken mechanics in Pokemon that help you overcome almost any self-restriction. Items and grinding levels. Healing items and X items are way too powerful. If you've ever seen a speedrun of a Pokemon game, or one of my no-feint solo runs, you will notice that X items and healing items play a huge part in the winning strategy of these runs. I mean, think about it. X items are a boosting move for any stat you want that always goes first and doesn't cost a move slot. You can beat any Pokemon game with any Pokemon by just buffing its stats up in battle using X items. The Pokemon's base stats, typing, ability, and moves all become trivial if you can just arbitrarily boost its stats. Healing items are similar to this. Why would I teach my Pokemon Recover if I can have a Hyper Potion that heals more than 50%, always goes first, and, again, doesn't cost a move slot? In general, items trivialize so many choices in terms of team building and decision making in battle that they make the game less fun to me personally. That's why the first additional rule of the Hardcore Nuzlocke is not using items in battle. You will notice immediately if you try out this rule set how broken items actually are. The second additional restriction to make Nuzlocke more challenging is banning overleveling. When self-restricting yourself so much that you can't even use items in battle anymore, you'll be tempted to just grind your Pokemon to insanely high levels to beat certain battles. To prevent this, we restrict the Hardcore Nuzlocke player from overleveling the next gym leader's highest level Pokemon. This is obviously only possible if you played the game before and can look up the levels beforehand without spoiling the game for yourself, but you probably should only play a Hardcore Nuzlocke of a game that you've already played. There's a few additional details that go into this. Overleveling in the battle is fine. The Elite Four is always kind of a case-by-case decision. I usually go for the highest Pokemon in the Elite Four, excluding the champion, and that's my level cap for entering the Elite Four. If a Pokemon does overlevel on accident, I usually just box it until I'm done with the gym. If you're feeling a little bit more adventurous than that, you can just kill it off when it overlevels as well. Those are the two rules of the Hardcore Nuzlocke. No using items in battle, and no overleveling the next gym leader. These restrictions will give you battles in your Nuzlocke that you've never quite seen before like that in a playthrough. It just gives them a completely different feeling. It feels almost like a battle frontier or an online battle where items are restricted as well and the levels are normalized. You'll very quickly, when first doing this challenge, find yourself in situations where you feel like you can't get out. You feel like you've misplayed and you're in a situation where you're just screwed. And that's really rewarding to get out of. Not having healing items at your proposal can actually cause you to, even in battles before the first gym, make really clutch decisions. It's extremely fun. It rewards a careful and smart, but also sometimes risky play. Gym battles are just so damn fun and rewarding as well, and beating one of these runs is quite the experience. If you're just now getting into self-restricting runs in Pokemon, maybe try a normal Nuzlocke first, but if you've been playing these games for a long time, and you've been Nuzlocking for a long time, and you're looking for a very simple way to improve your overall experience with the Nuzlocke and make it actually challenging, then maybe give this a try. The rule set really is greater than the sum of its parts. I hope you try it out and maybe catch some of my streams doing it as well. If you have any questions regarding the rule set, make sure to drop them down in the comments. I've also written an extensive rulebook for this that covers all the possible little situations and loopholes and goes into more detail for rules on catching Pokemon and banned Pokemon that you can't use and things like that. So check that out down in the description as well. If I missed any loopholes, let me know as well. Thank you for watching, and good luck Nuzlocking.